Bonjour tout le monde, welcome back to my channel, your place to learn French smart and easy way. Today we are going to learn the most interesting and very important French grammar topic, that is le futur antérieur, which means the future perfect tense in English. This tense helps us to understand something that will have happened before another action in future. That means we are going to learn future of the future. Sounds fun, right? Let's dive in. Future anterior. Definition: Le futur antérieur expresses an action that will be completed before another action in the future. In English, we say things like, I will have finished my work before you arrive. That's future perfect. Because we are talking about something that will already be done in the future. In French, j'aurai fini mon travail avant que tu arrives. I will have finished my work before you arrive. So, how to form the future anterior? The format is as follows. There are two steps, that is, number one, auxiliary verb, which is an helping verb. Like in past tense, we have the helping verb avoir and être. Same way for future anterior also, we have avoir and être, which has to be conjugated in future tense. Whereas in past tense, we conjugate in present tense, isn't it? So, past participle of the main verb has to be added to it. That is, past participle is the completed action. Okay. The format is future simple of avoir or être plus past participle. So, future simple of avoir. Let's see. J'aurai, tu auras, il aura, elle aura, on aura, nous aurons, vous aurez, ils auront, elles auront. Let's see for the future simple of être. Je serai, tu seras, il sera, elle sera, on sera, nous serons, vous serez, ils seront, elles seront. So, examples with avoir verb, that is infinitive. Let's see. So, first example is with finir. Finir is takes the auxiliary verb avoir. So, the avoir has been conjugated in future simple. J'aurai fini. I will have finished. Example number 2, manger. Tu auras mangé. You will have eaten. Example number 3, voir. Il aura vu. He will have seen. Now, when you see in past tense also, the main verbs which takes avoir as an helping verb, as an auxiliary, does not have to qualify in number and gender. You are not adding here E or S based on the subject. Whereas, let's see for the être. Examples with être verb. So, first one is aller, means to go. Je serai allé. I will have gone. So, here the E is optional, because if the subject is a feminine and if I am speaking, I will not put this E in bracket. This is optional because if a person who is speaking is a masculine gender, then he will not add an E. Okay, is this clear? The exercise number 2 is venir. Tu seras venu. So we do not know the second person singular, whether he is masculine or feminine. When we know the subject, then based on it we add an E. Okay, you will have come. See, the auxiliary verb has been conjugated in future simple. Okay, that is what you have to keep in mind. Okay, the third is partir. This is also a movement verb, so it will take the auxiliary verb être. Ils seront partis. They will have left. So here, because ILS represents masculine plural or a mixed gender, we added yes. Okay, now let's see the things to remember. When using être, the past participle agrees with the subject in gender and number. That's what we saw in être, isn't it? Whereas for avoir, it is not required. Okay. Now, see this example. Elle sera allée. So, we added an E because the subject is elle. Elle is she. So, ils seront venus. So, the subject is they. We do not know whether fully masculine gender is a group of masculine gender alone or is a mixed gender. However, in that case, we only add yes. Okay. Now, in which circumstances and all we use future anterior? There are three circumstances. Let us see one by one. The first one is to show an action that will be completed before another action. So, the example here given is quand tu arriveras, j'aurai terminé mes devoirs. When you arrive, I will have finished my homework. Okay, so before another action happens in the future, before that this action is going to be completed. Okay, the second situation is to express probability or assumption in the past. Il aura oublié le rendez-vous. He must have forgotten the appointment. Okay. Then the third situation is to show cause and effect between two future actions. That is, see this example, je sortirai quand j'aurai fini mon travail. So the two future action is I will go out once I have finished my work. Okay. So let's see the difference between the future simple and future anterior. Okay. The future simple is used to talk about the future, isn't it? See this example. Je finirai mes devoirs demain. Je mangerai un gâteau demain. I will eat a cake tomorrow. So that's your future plan. Okay. Je finirai mes devoirs demain. I will finish my homework tomorrow. That's your plan. J'aurai fini mes devoirs avant demain soir. So you are talking about an action that will be performed before certain action or certain time. So here it is future anterior. J'aurai fini mes devoirs avant demain soir. I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes. Now focus on this quick tip, that is future simple is a future action, whereas future anterior is future action completed before another action. Okay. Now let's practice sentences. I hope you have understood all these aspects very clearly. Now I expect you to fill in few exercises, and at the end I will be providing you answers. Let's see, check your understanding. Here we go. The first one, quand tu reviendras, je dash le dîner. The main verb is faire. Now, do you know the correct answer? What would be the auxiliary verb for faire? Yes, and then you have to add the past participle of faire. Okay. The second one, elle dash. The main verb is terminer son projet avant minuit. Fill this answer as well. Let's see the answer at the end to check your understanding. The third one is nous dash arriver à l'aéroport avant le départ. Okay. So the third one is nous dash arriver à l'aéroport avant le départ. Now I want you to focus on the verb. This verb will support which auxiliary? Please pay attention on this. And then after you conjugate that verb in in future simple, you have to make the past participle of this verb, and also make sure that if it is going to be an movement verb, then there should be some changes in the past participle. I hope you got the clue. Then the fourth one is il dash partir avant que je revienne. So here again pay attention. I hope you have all got this answer. I'm confident about that. Let's see the answer now. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. Quand tu reviendras, j'aurai fini. This is the answer. J'aurai fini le dîner. That is auxiliary verb is avoir and faire past participle is fait. J'aurai fait le dîner. So second one, elle aura terminé, because terminé is a verb which takes the past auxiliary verb as avoir. So we have to conjugate in future simple. Aura terminé is the answer. Okay. Then the third one, nous serons arrivés. So arriver is a movement verb and it will always take être as the auxiliary, and then we have to accord it according to the number and gender, because it is nous and we do not know whether that nous form is in is a group of masculine or feminine gender. So in that case we just add an yes and make we keep as masculine in gender in general. Okay. À l'aéroport avant le départ. Okay. The last one is ils seront partis avant que je revienne. So here partir takes the auxiliary verb être, and because it is il, we have to add yes at the end. Okay. Fine. So now the quick recap of all that we have learned. Future anterior is the future of the past action. The structure is avoir or être in the future simple. Then we add past participle, that is the format, and it is used in 3 situations: an action completed before another action, before another future action, and the second one is probability about the past, showing sequence in future events. Okay. Then comes the small summary sentence. Let's as an example, quand tu arriveras, quand tu arriveras, j'aurai déjà pris mon café. Okay. When you arrive, I will have already had my coffee. Now, in order to make yourself more comfortable with these kind of grammar aspects, I want you to try your own examples and start writing and speaking to make sure that you understood this concept fully. So, in the next lesson, we will be coming with a new topic. Thank you so much for focusing and paying attention. Do share, like, and subscribe my channel. We'll meet you with a new lesson. Over, abianto.